Cowboys took on the Panthers, Dak led the boys to victory with 4 TD passes against the NFL's top defense, as Dallas took home the W 36-28. So through 4 games this season, Dak ranks top 5 in completion percentage, touchdown passes, touchdown to interception ratio. Playmaker, Michael Irvin. Is Dak the best quarterback in the NFL at this moment?
Simply the best. That's one of my favorite songs. Simply the best. That's what
I can't sing, so I won't even know. I won't do it to anybody.
But we can try to sing.
But we knew what
when
it
it comes
was.
to Dak like this here. Simply the best, man. And you that completion percentage.
Yeah.
That's saying, not like Ben Roethlisberger and those other guys we just talked about, that I'm placing the ball right where I'm supposed to place it. And my guys are doing what they're supposed to do with it. Dak, he had back-to-back games of 130 passer ratings. We always talk about people throwing the ball and throwing the ball all over the field, but it's about the efficiency in which you throw the ball. And can you become any and everything I need you to become to win a football game? I made the statement a little while ago, years ago. I said this man right here is the most like Tom Brady we have in the National Football League, and that's Dak Prescott. He can win any kind of way he needs to win a football game. He can do it late. He can beat you. He can beat you throwing the ball all over the field. He can just lead his group and raise his group. He is a leader, the emotional leader from the quarterback position. People, let me tell you something. Out here, we always want to make a quarterback the leader. We anoint them leaders, but everybody doesn't want it. But the very few know the power of that position. Dak Prescott, Tom Brady's, and they know how to pull people together and make people play for him. That's why you're hearing names like you never heard before. And remember ye this. It's the same thing we used to have with Tom Brady. Who? What receiver was that? Who is Cedric Wilson right there catching a touchdown? You don't remember saying all these things with Tom Brady when he was coming up. You know why? Because Tom knows how, what I told Dan, to reach down inside a kid and pull out his king. And Dak has that same ability. All those players that come around, the Schultz, the Jarwins, he can reach inside those kids and pull out their king. He's not just great shoulders down, he's great shoulders up, and he's great right in the middle, right there in the heart. That's why people play for him, and you need that in the National Football League. That's why I say he's the most like the GOAT in the National Football League, and now his play is matching it. Absolutely. Simply the best.
That is ridiculous. Oh, please. Listen, man. I like that. Dak can play, but come on, man. The way Kyler Murray is looking right now. Last time I checked, Kyler Murray completed 76% of his passes. Last time I checked, they're undefeated. The Dallas Cowboys are not. Now, you want to sit up there and you want to look at the Dallas Cowboys. You played against the Super Bowl champions. You played against the Chargers.
Yeah, they played better teams.
I understand all of that, but listen, I saw what the Arizona Cardinals did to the Los Angeles Rams. I know what I saw yesterday. I know what I saw them do against Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey and the crew. I know what I saw that yesterday. I see a guy that's an ultimate dual threat. If it were not for Lamar Jackson, you have any idea what we'd be saying about Kyler Murray in terms of his ability to make plays with his legs? There's no denying that. And then we look at A.J. Green. Then we look at DeAndre Hopkins. Now we look at all the weapons that Dallas has. Guys wide open. We got, again, Gallup's been out. But you have Amari Cooper. You do have CeeDee Lamb. All right. I like this kid Cedric Wilson as well. All right. Look at the dual tight ends, Blake Jarwin, Schultz. Both of them got about 5 touchdowns.
Both got a touchdown yesterday.
You got weapons all over the place. I give you that. And then obviously with Kellen Moore's play calling, they deserve a lot of credit. But what I'm saying to you is this: when you look at Kyler Murray and the way that brother has been balling, he ain't got Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard in the backfield, along with those weapons in the middle and wide out behind the numbers. The bottom line is this, outside the numbers rather, but bottom line is this: Arizona, with all the weapons that they have, don't have the weapons that the Dallas Cowboys have, and still look what Kyler Murray is doing. You got to be kidding me. This is the pom-poms. This is where you wearing the blue and white pom-poms. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing, right? So in other words, it's not enough for you. Hold on. It's not enough for you to sit up there and I have the temerity, the unmitigated gall to sit up there and talk about, you know what, Dak Prescott is big time. The closest to the GOAT. Are you really? With Aaron Rodgers playing. Aaron Rodgers is playing. And Aaron Rodgers didn't retire. You brought up Derek Carr. All right? I ain't going to even go that far. But I'm just saying, I'm looking at the names here. You Kyler Murray. You got Aaron Rodgers. You sit up there, and Josh Allen ain't been anything to sneeze at since they lost opening day because Buffalo is doing their thing up there in the AFC, okay? We've got Lamar Jackson still playing, all right? We look at Patrick Mahomes. You got Derek Carr. You got Justin Herbert. And you sit there with a straight face, and you going to sit up there the closest to the GOAT.
And you won't take any one of them over Dak Prescott. You will not take any one of them over Dak Prescott. Right? You know what I mean?
Hold on. I'm going to catch a heart attack. Are you telling me I want to take Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers?
Because Aaron Rodgers and all his mess, all his squiggly hair mess, you ain't even taking him with all that squiggly hair mess. You got to scream Dak Prescott.
You got the audacity.
You ain't taking nobody over Dak.
Listen to me. The question.
Squiggly
you have the audacity to talk about somebody's hairdo? Are you kidding me? You talking about Aaron Rodgers' hair? Have you looked in the mirror? All I asked you to do was get a trim. I didn't even ask you to cut it. You got a damn slope. You got a damn slope. I mean, what the hell are you trying to do? You're trying to be the Black Elvis? I mean, what the hell is going on?
That's the slope the Cowboys take it to the Super Bowl. Right there. Right on to that Super Bowl.
Excuse me. Are you sitting here? I just want it for the record, Molly. I just want it for the record. And I can't believe you let me get away. I want this for the record.
Right now.
Are you telling me? Are you telling me you would take Dak Prescott over Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes right now?
I'm taking Dak Prescott over any and everybody.
Oh, my God.
I'm taking Dak Prescott right now, dog.
Unbelievable. You've got to be crazy.
And
really?
Maybe because I know him more.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
How you know?
Maybe.
No. I'm saying what we're talking about, and it's not just he plays for the Cowboys. Listen, this dude's a different dude, man. I spent enough time around this dude. This is different. You don't get this at the quarterback position. That's why I place it next to Tom Brady. Tom Brady is always about his truth. After Tom won that first Super Bowl, I remember coming up to me one time. He asked me, he said, how'd you guys win more Super Bowls? I said, don't ever walk behind or in front. Always walk with your guys. I never he took it to heart. That's what he is, man. The moment when I'm with him, I feel like I want to go catch a pass for him. So he's a leader. He's that kind of guy. And Dak has that. Dak has that. He pulls it out of you. Aaron Rodgers don't give me that. I got to leave 53 different guys.
There's tape. Are you trying to say you never want to catch the ball from Aaron Rodgers?
I love Aaron Rodgers. All right, I ain't saying that. That ain't our conversation right now. You asked me, will I take it over Dak Prescott right now?
You would take Dak Prescott
I'm taking Dak over
everybody.
I'm sorry, I'm taking Dak over everybody.
You know what? You were ridiculous.
Because I know what it takes, dog. I know what it takes.
You know what it takes. I got two eyes.
I want you to have.
Listen, Dak Prescott's impressive. He ain't never been those dudes. He ain't never been those dudes. You need to stop. You need to stop it right now.
All they have on him is time. He's moving to that right now.
What the hell Patrick Mahomes get? Patrick Mahomes, he's a senior citizen.
Patrick a bad boy.
He's a bad boy.
Patrick's a bad boy. Nobody's taking anything from Patrick. Nobody's taking anything from Aaron Rodgers. But I'm taking Dak Prescott. I don't know if I knew another language I could say it in. I'll say that. I'll say it that way because obviously you hear me with your mouth gate and not your ear gate, and that's the divine apparatus God gave you to listen with his ear, not your mouth. I'm telling you, I'm taking Dak Prescott. God gave you 2 ears, Stephen A.
The divine apparatus that God gave me.
2 ears,
2
1 mouth.
2 ears, 1 mouth, or whatever. I recall being quiet while you said it. I just couldn't believe you said it, okay? Which means I heard you correctly, but I couldn't believe my ears that God blessed me with. And I'm sitting here right now. I just had my hearing checked. It was great.
Really?
Oh, yes, I take care of myself,
That's
baby.
good.
The bottom line is this. I'm sitting there and I'm listening to you say this drivel. I mean, you're going to pay for this. You're going to pay for this. This is the ultimate form of blasphemy. The best quarterback. You wouldn't take anybody over Dak Prescott.
One last thing that I say this so you really understand. I love when we talk about Patrick Mahomes because his ability to excite us with the big plays.
Because he produced.
And he produces. But he's been producing, and it's all big plays. When you're talking about being able to walk a ball up the football field, consistently walk a ball up the football field. If they take away those big plays, I'm taking Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott can consistently boop, walk a ball.
He got about 12 different weapons.
That's why he's walking.
I'm just saying.
Weapons you never heard of.
Other dudes are doing it without the weapons he has available, but you still take him over there?
But see, this is the whole thing. This is what kills me. This is what people used to say when, y'all had an all-pro defense offensive line. They weren't all-pro when we got there. We built that. We made that.
That was 30 years ago. That was 30 years ago.
So same
That's
thing here.
30 years ago.
So Dak Prescott is building that. He is making that. He is going towards that.
He's making lemonade. But seriously, I need to clean your glasses. It's driving me nuts. Jerry Jones style. I'll clean them for you.
I give you credit.
I appreciate it.
Go clean the glass while I educate him. While I'm blessed with this knowledge. Here's the deal. You can see clearly now? Really? Why are you wearing the glasses? You damn well can't see clearly. You can't see clearly. No, you can't. No, you can't. The bottom line is this, man. All you're doing is living up to that damn promise you made to Jerry Jones. That's all you're doing. You know what? The bottom line is, I'm going to represent the Cowboys. I'm going to represent Cowboys. That's what you're doing. Because there's nothing but blasphemy coming out of your mouth. Nothing but blasphemy coming out of your mouth.
I got it.
It's ridiculous.
Y'all thought y'all were going to have me here every Monday and get a hammer and come upside my head. You thought the Cowboys were going to give me a butter knife to come into this bazooka fight, right? But they gave me a bazooka, and I'm in this fight with the bazooka because the Cowboys are playing great. That's all we saying right now. Wait, because I am the hammer, and everybody else will be the nail.
Not this way.
Still to come on Thursday, John Gruden's Raiders are the AFC's only remaining undefeated team heading into Monday Night Football. But are they the AFC's best?
You ain't going to make it to the attic.
He's right here something else, too, now.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.